In a quiet town in Italy, there lived a nun named Sister Maria, whose devotion to her faith was deeply admired. Her days were consumed by prayer, service, and intense study of the Bible. But beneath this devout exterior lay a hidden resolve to oppose Islam, a religion she believed stood in stark contrast to her beliefs. Her determination wasn't born out of mere religious zeal, but stemmed from a personal tragedy. As a teenager, Maria lost her father in a conflict in the Middle East, and in her grief, she placed the blame squarely on Muslims. This pain festered into a silent vow. She would dedicate her life to disproving Islam. Maria immersed herself in studying Islamic texts like the Quran and Hadith. Her goal? To find inconsistencies and flaws she could expose to discredit the religion. She saw this as her way of protecting her community and serving God. Maria was a respected figure in her church, often delivering sermons that emphasized faith. Yet her skepticism toward Islam frequently colored her teachings. One afternoon, while walking through a park after her sermon, Maria noticed a small gathering under a tree. A Muslim man, dressed modestly in a white robe and turban, was speaking calmly to a few listeners about the principles of Islam. He discussed the concept of Tawheed, the oneness of God, God's mercy, and the peaceful nature of the religion. Among the crowd were members of Maria's church, who paused to listen. Feeling an urge to protect her flock, Maria saw this as the perfect moment to challenge Islam publicly. With a firm step, Maria approached the man. "Excuse me," she said. "I overheard your discussion. If you're willing, let us debate here and now. I want to reveal the truth to these people." The man smiled warmly. "I am Ahmad, a servant of God. If this dialogue is in pursuit of truth, I would be honored to engage." A crowd gathered quickly, eager to witness the exchange. Maria launched into the debate with confidence, presenting what she believed were Islam's contradictions. Ahmad, however, responded to each point with calm logic, referencing the Quran and even passages from the Bible. When Maria accused Islam of promoting violence, Ahmad recited a portion from this verse that says, "من أجل ذلك كتبنا على بني إسرائيل أنه من قتل نفسا بغير نفس أو فساد في الأرض فكأنما قتل الناس جميعا ومن أحياها فكأنما أحيا الناس جميعا ولقد جاءتهم رسلنا بالبينات ثم إن كثيرا منهم بعد ذلك في الأرض لمسرفون." Because of that, we ordained for the children of Israel that if anyone killed a person not in retaliation of murder, and to spread mischief in the land, it would be as if he killed all mankind, and if anyone saved a life, it would be as if he saved the life of all mankind. And indeed, there came to them our messengers with clear proofs, evidences, and signs. Even then after that, many of them continued to exceed the limits, e.g., by doing oppression unjustly and exceeding beyond the limits set by Allah by committing the major sins in the land. Doesn't this align with the biblical teaching of love and respect for life? Ahmad asked. The crowd murmured in agreement. Maria, sensing her influence waning, shifted the topic to Jesus. Surely, she thought, this would expose Islam's weaknesses. Ahmad smiled gently. "We Muslims hold Jesus, Isa al-Masih, in the highest regard as a beloved prophet. The Quran mentions him more than 25 times and honors his miraculous birth. Mariam, his mother, is celebrated as one of the most virtuous women in history." Maria was stunned. She had never realized the reverence Islam held for Jesus and Mary. For over an hour, the debate continued. Maria's arguments grew weaker, while Ahmad's responses remained steady and clear. The audience, including her congregation, began asking Ahmad questions directly, captivated by his explanations. One member of the crowd exclaimed, "Sister, why have we never been told about these things?" Another added, "Ahmad, can we learn more from you?" Maria watched in silence as her once loyal followers expressed genuine interest in Islam. Some even voiced a desire to embrace it. That night, Maria knelt in prayer, her heart heavy with doubt. "Lord," she pleaded, "have I been wrong? Why does this man's message resonate so deeply with my people? Show me the truth." In the weeks that followed, Maria began reading the Quran, not to find faults, but to seek understanding. What she found astonished her. A message of peace, compassion, and a deep connection to the teachings she had always cherished. Gradually, Maria's heart softened. Her once firm opposition to Islam transformed into curiosity and eventually acceptance. She embraced the faith and took the name Mariam. The impact of that single debate was profound. The church, once a place of worship for Maria's congregation, was respectfully transformed into a mosque named Mizanul Haq, the separator between truth and falsehood. This mosque became a hub of prayer, education, and interfaith dialogue. It welcomed people of all backgrounds, fostering understanding and harmony. Mariam, now a devout Muslim, dedicated her life to teaching others about Islam. Those who had once followed her as a nun now sought her guidance in their newfound faith. Reflecting on her journey, Mariam often thought of Ahmad and their debate under the tree. What she had intended as a moment of victory over Islam became the moment that changed her life and the lives of countless others forever. Pride blinds the heart to the truth, but sincere dialogue rooted in respect and knowledge can illuminate even the darkest paths.